Hey guys, quickly before the video starts, be sure to give it a like. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/sheriff_VD. I also live stream at twitch.tv/sheriff_VD. Links for all this are going to be in the description below, as well as other important things such as ebooks and other things for you guys. And Jesus fucking Christ, don't forget to fucking subscribe!
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Video back on the Madden 17, and today I got the second video on the Nano Blitz 2. If you guys missed the first video, go check it out. This is going to be for more advanced users, so if you're a beginner checking this out, make sure you go check out the first video first. Going to be in the description below and in the comments, so go check that out. I always do my blitzes like this because I'm not going to waste my time showing you guys the setup again slowly. So once again, guys, baseline, pinch, crash to the outside, shade underneath, and then pinch your, press your coverage. And that's the way to send it in normally, like we went over in yesterday's video. There he goes, screaming around the outside. So I want to show you guys how we could further make this play a little bit better. Just going to go ahead and set it up. And I think I showed you guys in the other video, you could zone this man out. We're just going to put him in a, for now in a, what is that thing called, a hook zone? Yeah, put him in a hook zone now, snap the ball, and it's still going to come in screaming. And that's not just limited to a hook zone. If you want, you could cross man him up with the slot receiver if they got him running drag. Yeah, you can man him up with the A receiver if you want. There's just so many things that you could do in this play, and it's a really great play. You're listening to 4 people. There's tons of adjustments that you can make. So just gonna man him up this time. You guys are going to see the blitz is still going to come in. I'm not too sure what that's just practice mode being practice mode for some reason. B gap started to come in, but it didn't actually come in, of course. There's also another thing I want to show you guys, and that is we can have this guy zoned out, and then we can put this guy in a QB spy, and it'll come in online. I'm not too sure if it's going to come in practice mode. That it is, it's still going to come in practice mode. You guys can see at that point we're only sending 3 people, and the blitz is still coming in. We got a QB spy and a nice cover 2, and boom, blitz is still coming in. So that means if we want to cross man something like this, I guess that's kind of close to cross man. That could be done as well, because that guy doesn't have to be put in a QB spy. He could be put in other coverage as well, of course. Friggin' Brooks trips over God, Kirk Cousins, would you stop being a beast? But he doesn't have to be in a QB spy for the blitz to come in. There used to be blitzes like that. I don't really think there's blitzes like that anymore. You don't really have to keep him in a QB spy. You can put him however you want. But if I was you guys, I would try and keep him in a QB spy if they have a rushing quarterback, because the issue with the blitz is, and I'm going to show you guys that right now, that if you just zone this guy out, we stand over here, and I'm going to do my best to try and portray this. You snap the ball, you guys are going to see, you're going to be able to just scramble away from the blitz. So if it's in a QB spy, that's not going to be able to happen. See right there, I'm able to just juke one man out of his shoes, easily get a touchdown right there. So that's the one situation that you're going to come up against this blitz. So that's why it's best to just go ahead and put a QB spy up. So if we just go ahead and zone this guy, QB spy him, you're supposed to be over there actually. Maybe even a little bit further over. But when we do that, when we snap the ball, you're going to see that if we try rolling out, we're not going to be able to go anywhere. We're going to be able to crash that QB spy before he gets a chance to throw the ball. I can't hold both controllers to do that at the same time, but that's what makes the play much, much better, because if you guys should know, if you're sending edge heat, they're going to be able to run away from the edge heat. Basically, as long as this guy, and this guy are blitzing, then the blitz should come in. As long as you keep those 3 guys blitzing, you can pretty much zone it out however you want. So a little bit of example, what you can do is take this guy and put him in a deep blue, just like that. And then if you want to shift this guy over, put him in a deep blue, that could be done as well if it would just work. Another thing you could do if you prefer to do this, you're able to put this guy in a flat and then put this guy in a deep if you would like to do that. Some people prefer to do that, and then I don't know. I usually prefer, if I'm pressing, I'd rather have this guy in a flat, but sometimes you could do that, and then if you know which guy is going deep, you can man him up like that, and then you could take this guy and then blue him to cover the middle of the field. That way, because this guy is going to cover a streak. The issue is if he's running a post route, then it might not be covered up. So if you have this guy over here, it's going to stop the post routes. That's why cover 1s are like that. It's meant to stop the post route. It would pretty much look like this, and then it would be up to you to make sure you stop the slot and the deep part of the field from getting open. Because right now, if you snap the ball, you're going to see the slot receiver would be wide open unless you recover it yourself. You just have to be weary about how you're zoning it up, because this is your defense, and you just have to adjust to who you're playing. Another thing you could do is purple this guy if you'd like to do something like that, and then you can even hook zone him. Something, I don't know, something like this. I suppose when you snap the ball, you're going to see that the blitz is still going to come in. Because like I said, as long as you're sending those same people, the blitz is going to come in. Optionally, you can cross man like this too if you want to man him up with him. Man him up with him. There's a good way to cross man just like that. And then you cover the middle of the field by yourself. Snap the ball, and then you got the full middle of the field covered. And of course, the blitz is still coming in. So those are just a couple options that you could do. Hopefully, you know, I sparked the mind of some of you more creative players, some of the more advanced players. Hopefully you guys get a little bit of an idea of stuff that you could do with this video. Usually, I cover the deep part of the field myself. That's how I prefer to do it. I'll usually just rezone this guy to play more of a hook curl, play more of the inside of the field. Sometimes I'll even move him over here and just put him in a mid-read and then just let him shift himself back over like he does online. And then I'll usually cover like the deep part of the field myself, the deep middle up here. I'll usually prefer to do that. That way, I don't know, it's easier to bait that way for me. It's easier to get user interception to do that. That's pretty much all I have for this video. Hopefully, I helped some advanced users out, get a little bit of an idea of what you could do as far as zoning the play out and manning people up. You know, just different coverages that you could do out of this play. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely give a like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below. As always, guys.
Feeling of your sorrow flips a